Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with FoneArena.com and this is the video review of the Xolo Q1000 Opus, the latest mid-range smartphone from Xolo with a quad-core Broadcom processor. The Q1000 Opus is the first phone in the Q-core series to feature the quad-core Broadcom processor. The phone has a 5-inch FWVGA display at a resolution of 854 by 480 pixels with a pixel density of just 196 ppi. Even though the display has a low pixel density, it is decent to use, but the viewing angles are just average. The display is glossy and is prone to fingerprints, but you can use the bundled screen guard to avoid smudges on the screen. There is an earpiece on top along with the 0.3 megapixel front-facing camera, and there are the usual proximity and ambient light sensors along with it. There are also the usual capacitive touch buttons for menu, home and back below the display that offer haptic feedback when pressed. The design of the phone very much reminds us of the Galaxy smartphones from Samsung with chrome finish on the sides, but the Q1000 Opus actually has a metal rim unlike the Samsung ones. The volume rocker is present on the left side and there is a power button on the right side of the phone. The 3.5mm audio jack is located on the top, and over at the bottom there is a tiny microphone hole along with a micro USB slot. There is a 5 megapixel camera with LED flash on the back. The camera takes decent images, but low light images were just average. Macro shots too were not in focus all the time. The camera UI, which is different from other MediaTek powered Xolo phones that have a bar on the left pane, instead you have a ring on the right corner that lets you adjust some settings similar to the stock Android UI. The phone has a bug though that crashes the camera often, so you need to restart the phone to use the camera again once it crashes. The phone can record videos at 720p HD resolution. Video quality is decent, but the audio is not crisp due to the lack of a secondary microphone. Once you open the back cover, you get to see the primary SIM card slot on the top, slightly below the camera module. You also have the micro SD card slot below the camera module, and the second SIM card slot is present next to it. Coming to the software part, the phone runs on Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. This brings lock screen widgets, notification toggles, and lots more features that are not available on Android 4.1. You get the quick settings to control brightness, Wi-Fi, airplane mode, and Bluetooth. In addition, there are toggles for data connection, auto rotation, and more that are not available in stock Android. You can launch the camera quickly from the lock screen by swiping to the left, and also launch Google Now by swiping from the bottom to top. Xolo has added a new application security feature in the settings that lists the security settings for all your apps. It lists some features such as if the app can read your contacts, which ones can record audio, etc. You can grant permissions according to the apps and the features. Coming to internals, out of 1GB of RAM you get 954 MB of usable RAM, and out of 4GB of internal storage you get 1.16 GB of user storage for apps and 1.68 GB for user memory. You can set the default write disk to SD card if you have inserted one, and you can also move the apps to SD card, which is a good thing. The phone comes with a lot of pre-installed apps. The utility apps include calculator, clock, file manager, notebook, and sound recorder. It also has the usual set of Google apps. In addition to these apps, Xolo offers their own apps such as Xolo Power and Xolo Secure. The Xolo Secure keeps the phone protected by locking and also lets you track it remotely, while the Xolo Power app optimizes battery usage and lets you set data sync frequency, night mode, and low battery mode to conserve your battery life. The music player is completely stock and the audio quality is good with the bundled in-ear earphones. The FM radio has recording and RDS feature, and we found the UI of the FM radio to be completely different. Audio from the loudspeaker is loud, but it is not loud enough we felt. The phone also supports 1080p HD video playback, even though it can record only 720p videos. There is a SIM manager option in the settings similar to other dual SIM Android smartphones in the market. The phone has the usual connectivity options. In addition, you have GLONASS with GPS and USB on-the-go support. The phone has dual SIM Smart On feature similar to Samsung's Smart Dual SIM feature that automatically forwards calls from the phone number on SIM 2 even if a user is on the phone with SIM 1's number. This doesn't work on all service providers though. The phone is powered by a 1.2 GHz quad-core Broadcom BCM23550 processor with the Video Core 4 GPU. The performance is really good for a mid-range smartphone, and even though the synthetic benchmark scores were low, the phone did not lag. And thanks to Video Core 4 GPU, the graphics were very good, but some high-end games did face some occasional frame drops. The 2000 mAh lithium polymer battery lasts for less than a day with heavy use. You can use the bundled Xolo power app though, that improves the battery life. Overall, the Q1000 Opus is a decent smartphone under Rs 10,000, but some minor software bugs need to be fixed for a better user experience. At a price tag of Rs 9,999 to be exact, if you're looking for an Android smartphone with good build and performance but can compromise on low resolution and average battery life, go for it. Listed here are the pros and cons of this device. And that's about it for the video review. Do check out our full review in our blog, the links are in the description below. Do hit the like button if you like this video, and do subscribe to our channel for more videos like these, and let us know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.